Alright, hi everybody, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! It's Lady Nekozawa. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Only the most serious news channel on YouTube. Okay, guys, so, yeah, now's your chance, friends. Nijisanji EN official! Regular auditions are now open! Yeah, you can join auditions for Niji EN at any time. Are you ready to join Niji EN and make the world your stage? Here's the application form. Obviously, please do not feed the meat grinder. I don't think I have to say it. You know what? I better take off my glasses so you understand how serious I am. Do not feed the meat grinder, friends, okay? This is... instead of Niji actually, like, reevaluating and making themselves a better company, they are just putting more people in the path of harm. So, if you are a VTuber, I get it. I understand how tempting it would be. You're like, oh man, maybe I'll just, you know, go with Nijisanji. I'll be with him for a year and then I'll leave. Tempting as that sounds, it's hard. They treat you bad. You will not be the same person when you come out that you were when you went in, okay? So I know it's tempting, but don't do it. Don't do it, friends, okay? If they can't feed the meat grinder, then, you know, they'll have to reevaluate. If they can't get new blood, then they'll have to reevaluate. So just be careful. So just be careful, okay? I'll show you the very first page. Hold on. Okay, so if you click on this, this is a two-page application form. This is, you have to be 18 plus, you have to be fluent in English, experienced in live streaming, you must be consistently streaming and content creation, you must have a passion for entertaining people, you have to be your own video editor, you have to have experience working on teams at a professional level. That's rich. Anyways, so yeah, they have to make a little 5-minute video about yourself. You have to have your full legal name. Hopefully they don't dox you. Your gender, date of birth, your exact height in centimeters. For what reason, we'll never know. What country you live in, and do you have a valid passport? Because if you have to travel, guess who has to pay for it? You do! That's right. Anyways, this is Niji. This is, let's read some of the ha-has. I'm sure there's some ha-has here. Get to work, Niji sisters. Daddy Tsumi's next yacht isn't going to pay for itself. Please don't. Just don't. With the contract leaks, I think the best thing that can be done is to spread awareness to those who wish to apply. Yeah. Facts, facts. April Fools was 2 weeks ago! I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. You're serious. Let me laugh even harder. Alright. Next piece of news. Okay, so we have a thief in our midst, guys. Let's take a listen to this new VShojo trailer. Oh! Yeah! Oh, April 20th! We got Michi Mochievee. Wow. Okay, that will say that was a very, very interesting video. Lots of IRL people in it. But yeah, okay, that was interesting. Okay, so it looks like we have someone debuting on April 20th. So that is only 3 days away. Okay, so who could it be? So people on Reddit are speculating who could this be. All right, let's go. So we have on the Kurosanji subreddit, she's back, question mark. I don't know if it's really her, but judging from how she makes tweet and emoji, and also Kuro reply makes me believe it's her. Ghost that is already dead, lol. But if it's really her, welcome back. Initials are literally MM, post-a cringe meme. Her character is again an undead. Yeah, it's 100% her, glad to see her back. Yeah, we know who this is from a mile away, still glad to see she's back, and hope she's had a fun time in VShojo. And then, okay, so who do we think that this is, guys? Who do we think that this is? Well, this is all speculation. We won't know for sure until the actual debut. Speculation is it could be Mika Melatika, who is a female Indonesian VTuber associated with Nijisanji, formerly 6-wave member of the previous Nijisanji ID branch. We don't know, guys. We don't know for 100% certainty, but this is what the internet is suspecting. So here is Matara talking about the new VShojo member. Okay, so let's take a listen, okay?
I'll be back on Monday. Plus, you are getting a completely bonus member of VShojo. Unless it's me on an alternative account. Yes, it is true. The cat is out of the bag. We are having our family growing and expanding. And we are having a new member. Don't worry, I'm not leaking anything about the new member because I know nothing about the new member. I know absolutely nothing. I can't leak anything. I don't know anything. I'm here. Gunrun is here with a gun to my head.
Oh!
Gunrun is trying to make sure I don't do anything I'm not supposed to. It's been confirmed it's a her, right? I got to meet the new member today, actually, on Discord, and I got to meet them very, very briefly. Very nice. And yeah.
Yeah, you know something. You know something. Definitely, definitely. So yeah, the new member even has the same initials, MM. So, I see an M here and an M here. Okay. We'll find out on the 20th for sure. But yes, Kamigu is Mika's a PL account. So this is why this is up. So this is does that make sense? Okay. All right. We all think that that's who this is, but we don't know for sure. Wink. Okay. All right, friends. Now on to our next piece of news. Okay. So this one's a little bit complicated. So it's going to take some time to explain. We get so this is trigger warning. We got some doxing here, so please please be aware. That's what we're going to talk about, okay? So here, this is Kenji. It says, I cried on stream and broke down out of frustration yesterday, which is very sad and terrible. I was told that Dova Love VT was downplaying doxing me in a voice call. So this is this person. So Dova, this is their Twitter/X account. All right, so it's downplaying doxing me in a video call by Phoenix VT a while back. It's been effing with my mental health ever since he told me. I don't know who else she's been downplaying it to, but let me remind you, Dove, you didn't allegedly dox me. You put out my personal information, shared pictures, and videos of me in a Discord hate group chat. Oh, this is awful. The reason I took down my initial post and swept everything under the rug was because I feared if I didn't get on her good side, she'd continue to cause trouble behind the scenes. I didn't want my government name and face being the center of attention. I didn't want to put my safety or my family's safety at risk. But at this point, I don't know what to do. If she's that comfortable downplaying what she's done in voice calls now, I don't think keeping quiet will be the safest option for me. Also, to the people that knew what she did and still chose to F with her, suck my something, and block me. I am tired of being silenced and living in fear. Whew, oh my goodness. Okay, so here is, I guess, the posting my pictures in a group chat do not do nothing but hate. She said my full name. This is my personal Instagram. Doesn't Kenji know what? In order for you to go to parties in Cali, you have to have clout. What in the world? Goodness, that's terrible. That is terrible. And then people are saying, oh, so this is Rima saying, oh my God, this is awful. I think it's super brave to speak up instead of living in fear. Stay safe, Kenji. Alara says, oh my God, Kenji, I'm so sorry. Please stay safe as you can. And then Mary says, considering this person posts a lot of their own IRL stuff, it doesn't surprise me they have no respect for VTubers and their privacy. Hate groups are not only cringe, but then lying about being jealous of your success because her TikTok dances don't pop off like she wants them to is also cringe. I'm sorry you have to constantly deal with straight up evil people who have nothing better to do. Alien Mixture says, this is messed up. Stay safe, Kenji. We have your back. Chibi says, oh my God, Kenji, I'm so sorry. Please be safe. We're all here for you. Doxing is not okay. Not a nice thing to do to someone. So here we can see here that Dove had privated their account. So after that, looks like they unprivated their account. And now they have made a Google Doc apology. So we're just going to quickly look at it. She knows she did not a nice thing. So let's see what the apology sounds like. Okay. First and foremost, I want to apologize to Kenji for doxing him. Okay, good. I want to make it clear that I'm aware of my actions and have been doing everything to educate and better myself since the day I learned how severe it was for me to expose Kenji's legal birth name and his face in a group chat. That information is and can be harmful in the wrong hands. That's true. Sorry, which in this case were my own. This was a huge mistake that I've done my best to learn from for almost 2 years, and I understand that the passage of time is no excuse for me to not be held accountable today. As far as timeline goes, I doxed Kenji. Okay, so at least this person is admitting they apologized and they did it. Like I will say that's good. That's good for an apology. But you know, let's continue. It's still bad what they did. It's still horrible what they did. Okay. As far as timeline goes, I doxed Kenji in January of 2022 in a private group chat consisting of 5 people. I gave his legal name as well as few pictures of his face. My friends found his Instagram as well as family member of his and sent it as well. This was immediately wrong. Absolutely. 100% immediately wrong. Unfortunately, back then, I was not aware of the severity of what I had done, as I would show my own personal Instagram as well as my face because I did not care about anonymity back then for myself. This does not excuse any doxing, and it was put more into perspective when I learned over time how dangerous it was. I had the wrong initial mindset completely. Okay. 9 months after I doxed Kenji in the group chat, he was made aware of this and made a tweet detailing what I had done while also sharing the same screenshots. While I was still learning the dangers of doxing, this was the moment that made it evident to me how awful my mistake was. I had no right to share information, and I've had to live with the fact that my actions would put him in danger if I continued the way I was in the group chat. Within the following nights, Kenji and I got into a call together with a mutual friend who would mediate so we could talk things out. We discussed issues we've had with each other in the past, including everything leading up to doxing situation and the post about him. We both apologized for things that we were upset about at each other for. I asked him if he was okay with me still supporting him and staying around in his community. He said it was fine. We said our goodbyes and left the call. Following that call, I would rarely pop into his stream, and that progressed into me just supporting his offline content from the sidelines, as I knew he was still uncomfortable with me. That's fair, because, you know, yeah, you totally ruined his trust, but okay. I still wanted to give him his space. I spent my time with new friends in a new space. The damage had already been done, and I didn't want to hurt him anymore. So for the past year and a half since our conversation, I tried to move forward as someone who understands the hurt I've caused and stayed in my own lane while giving him space in hopes that it would help him heal. He is completely valid for everything he feels. That's true. I have and always will be sorry for what I've done. Seeing him break down and detailing his trauma on stream was heartbreaking, and I can't begin to imagine what he must have been feeling all this time. Kenji, I am sorry for doxing you. It was a stupid mistake to make in the first place. No matter how much time passes, it will be one of my biggest regrets. I, as well as the people around me, have always held myself accountable for this. I genuinely wish the best for you and hope that you don't see me as the idiot I was 2 years ago. Huh. Okay. So that was a pretty all right apology, but I mean, still, the damage is done. So for this person's safety on the internet has been compromised, which is not great. I don't think I have to tell you this, but I will say it. Doxing is never okay. So please never dox anyone. The world is a very scary place already without having to worry about doxing. I just want to briefly mention, she's saying that it was a mistake. And I guess it's fair that she can look back on it as a mistake she made. But she seemed intentional at the time that she did it, including making fun of his lack of clout, which is not very nice. Okay, since I originally recorded, another statement has come out from this person. And this person, their name is Hayate, and this is my experience with Dove. So it's a bit long, so just bear with me here. It says, my experience regarding Dove. A few years ago, I made a twit longer under a different name regarding Sunkenji VT and my personal experiences with him as an artist when I was 16, as well as other things I was concerned about. It was fueled by what I had been told by others, specifically Dove. I was under the impression that Kenji was someone that could not be trusted, and Dove had privately called me and had discussed with my mother, who wanted to be present as I was still a minor, and she wanted to make sure I was safe, about what I should do going forward. I believed that I could trust Dove. I felt a sense of camaraderie, as I felt when I had also been wronged, and I believed that she had been wronged from what she shared with me. I will not bring up past drama since it has been resolved, so I will not state the specific reasons as to why I had originally started to form the document, but Dove had a major hand in pushing me to release this document. Before this, I had no clue about the doxing or anything else besides the fact that she brought up the mods, specifically her, being mistreated by Kenji behind the scenes. I was fueled by my anger, and it led to me releasing the twit longer without properly discussing with Kenji, which was an immature move on my behalf. It wasn't until I had released the document that Kenji himself had told me everything that Dove had done. Okay, so then we part 2. I was shocked, to say the least. I had no idea how to react. I hadn't expected any of this, and it made me doubt what I had been told by Dove. She had mentioned being concerned about legal trouble before I had come out with the document, and looking back on it, I can now see why. Why would any innocent person be worried about being countersued unless they also had done something wrong? After I had posted the document and was informed of Dove's actions, I felt extremely anxious and was torn about keeping it up or not. At this time, Kenji had also come out about Dove, and I felt as if her credibility was quickly diminishing. Everything that I had come out with felt wrong. After a few hours, I noticed that he deleted the post he made about her and questioned her about it. She informed me that they had resolved things peacefully, and I was feeling even worse about it. Why didn't she come clean about the fact that she doxed him in the first place? I felt as if I'd been used to push an agenda that wasn't even valid in the first place. At this time, I was under the impression that things had been resolved between them. I had no clue that this was still an ongoing issue. Dove, I am deeply disgusted that you chose to make fun of the fact that you doxed someone, and I feel as if you took advantage of me in the process. I was warned about you by more than a few people, but I still wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. Regardless about how I felt or feel about Kenji, I will never understand wanting to hurt someone and their family in that way. And then it says, I came to Dove after noticing a subtweet she had made. These are two things that stuck out to me. So I guess there's a back and forth with them. I'm not going to tell, I'm telling you now, blank, it's not going to end well. He's going to manipulate you. LOL. Oh, 100%. Sigh. He's probably going to tell you the same stuff he's telling everyone else about me. If he gets in call with you and redirects all the issue onto me, then I'm going to tell you right now, I can explain literally everything he throws onto the table. Okay. And then it says, still continuing to take advantage of and manipulate others. Young people at that. And then I'm hearing that you're still talking about me. You're obsessed with making yourself feel better by putting me down and spouting lies. How dare you? How dat? Yes, perfect. I'm scared because what if I do have to sue? And then what if he countersues? And then they say, I do not wish to be associated with Dove. If you know my past identity, I do not wish to be associated with that either. I am extremely disgusted with Dove's behavior, and I'm so sorry to Kenji and his family for having to still deal with this BS. Oh my goodness. Wow. Holy moly. And then this says, I'm so sorry this happened to you. You were so young and didn't deserve to be caught in the middle of all this. And then they reply, in a way, it was a learning experience for me. I did what I did. I learned that you cannot fully trust people, and that acting sheerly out of emotion is not always the best way to go. Woo. I'm glad you're doing better, and now that's all that matters. Thank you for sharing your experience. Oh, goodness. Okay, well. Okay, so now this is our next piece of news here. So this is Onigiri. And Onigiri has a little crying face. Says, I can't believe I have knockoff merch. What a surreal feeling. This says, my designs are being stolen. This is a knockoff of the first knife we designed with Onigiri, and it's gone through a few mass production cycles already. Oh, goodness. Hopefully the difference in quality is pretty clear. I can't say I'm not at least a little bitter, since we've seen the same kind of thing happen with Vite over the years. I've always want to be innovating and trying to push what's possible and create new things, but that takes huge amounts of time and effort. It doesn't always succeed either. Others take what we've made, change it up a titch so it doesn't look like they copied our homework, and run away with it. Overall, they're probably more successful, whereas we're fighting to survive with the limited funds we have access to without investors. In the end, there's not much we can do about it. It's the cost that's involved. I tried to do the right thing, the way that I'm sure we're all taught. Treat people right, don't copy, do your own work, etc., etc. But then you see the world, see others who are doing it all the wrong ways and being rewarded for it, being less stressed than you, taking vacations while you haven't gone on vacation in 8 years, buying their 4th car and 3rd home while you still drive an old car, a car old enough to legally be an adult. I am not unhappy. I love that I get to work with all these creative, talented, skilled people. I love that I can get excited about making new things, from ramen to nano boost to knives. In the end, I'm spiteful enough to these kinds of people that I'm simply too angry and too spiteful to lay down and give up. But still, right now, I have to concede that, yeah, maybe I'm a little bitter. Maybe I'm just a little angry. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, like looking at it, you can see the little dip here. Yeah, dip here. It got the little swoosh here. It's got a swoosh here. You can tell this is a good handle because it's got the 3 rivets here. Wow. Oh, that sucks. It's kind of like the nice guys finish last. It's not really fair, is it? Onigiri, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Congrats, but also F him. I made it, I guess. Oh no, with the crying eyes. Oh no. So just to be clear, guys, so this is Vite Ramen. You'll recognize this name, Vite Ramen. They're the ones who do you remember when there was a lot of VTuber merch, you know, the VTuber merchandise people were being jerks, and then Vite Ramen came in and like was the hero. So this is why you'll recognize Vite Ramen. So they do a lot of cool stuff, and it just sucks when other people rip them off. Gross. Okay. Let's go over to our next piece of news here. Okay. So this is interesting. This is on the Kurosanji subreddit. It says, total amount of screen time each Niji EN liver participating in the AR live got. Okay, so this isn't them. So we can show this. We can safely show this. Okay, so it's amount of screen time. Okay, so okay, who got the least? Rose-Me got the least, which is surprising because she's very popular. And then it looks like who got the most is looks like the dudes who got Ike, Luca, and Shu. So it looks like it's just, if I can take an educated guess, it's mostly the dudes who got more screen time. But okay, I'll make it smaller. So here's Fulgar here. Do you see he's at the far? He's this one here. He's the far right. He's this pink one. But Fulgar got more screen time than the girls, and he was there in 2D. So how does that make any sense? These are the girls over here. These are the female presenting VTubers, and these are the male presenting VTubers here. Let's see what the people in chat got to say. This person says, Canon Gerbil says, my personal favorite about this is that Fulgar, who only appeared as a 2D guest, had no singing segments, still got more screen time than any of the girls by a significant margin. But no favoritism, by the way. No favoritism, guys. No, Why would Niji do that? Nijisanji doesn't participate in favoritism. They're a professional company. Okay, so No Lake 1619 says, I don't think it would ever be equal, but if you do the math, 3 girls graduated / terminated, so they had to edit the girls section more than the guys, only Mista who graduated. They should have re-recorded the concert instead of just removing the parts, but that requires money and effort, 2 things that this company hates using. No way! I hate using money and effort. Gross! Vitigo says, just a reminder that despite Rose-Me has least screen time, but she's the highlight of the AR live. 210 Squall Mama says, Rose-Me got the least because she's probably paired with Selene the most. Oh, this is a good point. Did not even think about that. Wow. Okay, all right, friends. Now, on to our next piece of news, okay? So, this is an interesting chart I wanted to show you guys. So, this is the top female streamers of Q1 2024. And this, when we say female streamer, this is just like, this is across IRL and VTubing too, okay? So, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Do you see anybody at the very top? Oh my god, it's Pekora. Pekora is the most watched female streamer of Q1 2024. So, and then behind we have Kiori, we got Miko, Amouranth, Iron Mouse, Subaru, Kaede, Mira, Imaru, and Rivers Gigi. So I think that's really cool. I think that's really neat. And look at that. VTubing is becoming very, very, very popular. It's nice to see. It's nice to see one of our own at the top. It's like, yes, go Pekora. Woo, you got this. Gambete. Right? So I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting information. There's that piece of news. Then we have this here. Okay. So do you guys remember when Nijisanji, they had their AR concert? Okay. So they had a free part, like it was like a complimentary segment, Nijisanji EN AR Live Colors, Pastel Stage, and Vivid Stage. Okay, so this here, the VStats, is just showing you that this video did in fact exist. Okay, however, if you go to Nijisanji, it is unavailable. They're trying to hush up about this concert, or DMCAing screenshots of the concert. So it's just interesting, considering how much money and time went into this concert, how much they're trying to hide it now. So yeah, so there you go. Internet remembers everything, guys. The internet knows all right? Okay, excellent. So yeah, this is just letting you know that it was there and it did exist, but now it is gone forever. Okay, all right, friends. Now on to our next piece of news. Okay, looks like it's a farewell. So let's take a listen. Okay.
Hi guys, it's been a while. First of all, thank you so much for supporting me up until now. I'm really sorry for the sudden announcement, that I'm sure some of you might have predicted
Oh.
already.
Oh no.
Sadly, it's really happening, and it's true
Uh.
that I'm gonna go to a journey to search for the best meat in the whole universe.
Oh wow.
I'm really sorry that I had to live this way.
Aw.
Trust me, I genuinely wanted to thank you all one by one on stream, but sadly, it's not gonna happen.
Aw.
If you happen to not know yet, I am not an indie VTuber. I'm still under some kind of paper agreement. So the end decision wasn't all mine.
Oh.
I just wanted you to know that every single one of you that pops up in my chat always makes my day 10 times better. And
Aw.
I'm gonna miss talking to you lots. I'm not the most entertaining VTuber out there, but I do hope that what I did can make you smile even
Aw.
a little bit. I get that my decision may leave some of you feeling frustrated, but it was really made after a lot of careful consideration. And although it might sound a bit selfish, what I did was what I thought would be the best.
Wow.
I already asked my close friends and family for some advice of what I was about to do, because it turns out living the community that loves you was harder than I initially thought. But I'm sure you guys will be fine without having to catch my stream anymore
Aw.
and listen to my dumb jokes.
Aw.
You've been doing well for the past month. Also, without having to spend 2 or 3 hours with some random VTuber girl on the internet.
Aw.
And maybe touch some grass, guys.
Oh dear.
Touch some more grass. A lot more than before. Sorry if I sound a bit drained or if I sound like I lack energy. To keep it real with you guys, this is not my first attempt at recording.
Aw. Poor thing.
I was really emotional in the previous ones. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it through.
Aw.
So I decided to keep it brief in this
Aw.
one. Again, I'm really sorry that I ended up having to gatekeep my real feelings
Ooh.
and the reason behind my departure.
Wow.
Because apparently some things are better left unsaid.
Oh wow.
Apparently, this time around.
Oh wow.
Anyways, virtual hugs to you that has been listening to me this far.
Aw. Shiba.
I really, really genuinely love you all from the bottom of my heart. And
Aw.
I'm actually really glad that the official announcement is out now.
Wow.
It really makes my heart a lot more lighter.
Wow.
And I'm sorry if you're upset with how happy I am right now, but I hope you guys wish me for the best.
Yes, of course.
Again, I'm really sorry that I had to leave in this manner.
Aw.
All of your support has been the world to me, really.
Aw.
I hope you guys will have a very wholesome, successful, fulfilling life like what I'm about to do from
Wow.
now on.
Wow.
This is Shiba. Farewell, everyone. Goodbye. Otsuriye. Bye bye.
Oh, that was so sad. Oh my god, I feel so sad. Oh, bye Shiba. Well, I hope that that you're able to find happiness. And oh my goodness, yeah, she was so mean to herself in that video. Oh, that's sad because it sounded like from what she was saying, it wasn't like her decision to leave. It was like she was under paperwork. So I'm not sure what that means. But let's see here. Let's see if we can find any information. Valiant leader agency of VTubers pioneering the future of virtual entertainment fueled by boundless creativity and technology. We craft VTubers who captivate and inspire with dynamic roster of virtual talents, each offering a unique narrative and personality. We engage, entertain, and connect with diverse audiences. Whether you're a VTuber enthusiast, a brand seeking digital marketing innovation, or just curious about virtual entertainment, VLAV is your gateway to an extraordinary realm where virtual and real blend seamlessly. Okay, well, who are talents? Is there only 2? You only got 2 and 1 left? If I may be so bold, to say there is a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 people and only 2 talents? Huh. How did this happen? I don't know. Seems confusing. I'm a little confused. It should probably be like the other way around. There should be like 4 talents and 2 managers, but there's just like there's a lot of management here. I don't know. I mean, obviously we don't know everything, but it's just a little bit confusing. So one last piece of news, guys. I know. Oh, okay. This is our last piece of news. Okay, so it says this is from the Kurosanji subreddit from AJ Shell. Apparently she's not blocked anymore. Okay, so this is a Matara. We read this one yesterday, and it was a very, very positive, very, very nice message. How, you know, she's only been at VShojo for 6 months, and she's having such a wonderful and positive experience, and Matara is really, really happy. Okay, then we have a reply to Matara's Twitter, and this is from Sayu, and Sayu says, "This is honestly so wonderful to hear. You've always deserved this, and I know it's not for me to say, but it's true. Sometimes we just don't know how happy we can be until we are. What matters is you're here now, and I hope it stays." So just so you guys understand the context of what happened. So Matara had blocked Sayu. We saw that her apology video in previous video, and now looks like they're talking again. So that is great news. That is amazing. Thanks for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join me at Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!